Hey homies, what's up? Here's my third update video. Yeah, it's communications hour. Supposed to reach out to people and tell them what you're doing. So that's what I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm sitting in our windowsill thing. It's pretty dope. There's a courtyard out there. Here it's curtain. So yeah. All right. So this week in lecture phase, we are talking about Jesus and the cross. Jesus y la cruz. I like that rhymes in Spanish. I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah. So let me look at my notes here. So let me share what we talked about yesterday and today. Yesterday we talked about forgiveness. And it's a good thing. Obviously. But that forgiveness is really good because if you don't forgive people or yourself, then you can't be forgiven either. You need to forgive other people who hurt you, even yourself for whatever you did. Forgiveness is really big to God, so it should be really big to you too. Let me look. Give me a second. Oh, here's the forgiveness is this is a fun note. Forgiveness is different from condemnation. It releases the condemned from punishment. Forgiveness is also different from excusing evil. It acknowledges that there's wrong to be made right. Just because you forgive someone, it doesn't excuse what they did, but it's okay, I no longer hold what you did against you. Or you no longer hold what you did against yourself. So yeah, forgiveness is really cool, and it's very important for healing your heart and whatnot. The lighting in this video is funny. Anyways, but yeah. And then today we talked about sin and that it's basically terrible, which it is. And sin, how sin separated us from God, and there had to be a blood sacrifice to be connected back to God. We see that in Old Testament that in order for people to be forgiven of their sins, they had to make animal sacrifices. And then we see at the New Testament that Jesus is the last and final sacrifice, and you no longer have to sacrifice animals or do a whole bunch of extra stuff, And I think it's really awesome that he did that. And also how sin isn't it's not a disease, it's a choice. You choose to sin. Yeah, you just choose to sin. Sometimes it's hard not to sin, but we should love God more than we love our sin. And granted, it's really hard sometimes to choose God over our sin, but we have to have a love for him that's, even though I really want to do this very, very bad thing, I'm still going to choose you, Jesus, because you are worth it. And I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I choose sin over Jesus. I mess up every day, and it is what it is. Well, okay, it's not, it is what it is, but I'm just saying I'm not perfect either. I don't want to think that I'm just being hey, don't do all this bad stuff, and I'm coming off as perfect, 'cause I'm not. I mess up too every day. I'm human. And that was another verse that got shared today in class. It was, I don't remember which one. But I know what it says, all have fallen short of the glory of God. Everyone has sinned, you know. And I was really grateful that, like, Jesus, like, died for us. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I fully grasped, like, what he's done. Like I understand it and I'm grateful for it, but, like, I don't think I fully stood that in my heart, like, whoa, like, this man died for us so we could, like, go and live with him in heaven forever, so that, like, we wouldn't be spiritually dead after we died. Because when you die, you know, you're either going to go to heaven or be separated from God. So, yeah. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to share from, like, lecture phase. The teacher this week is Gamma. He's pretty dope. Yeah, he's really dope. Oh, and also, like, sin, like, separates us from God. It's like, every time, like, you do something, like, you know you're not supposed to be doing, it puts, like, an obstacle between you and God. Or, like, puts, like a callus on your heart. And then, like, the more you do whatever wrong thing you're doing, the more it'll be calloused. And, like, the more hard your heart will be, and the harder it'll be for you to connect with God, and sometimes even, like, connect with people and stuff. And so, like, that's why you're supposed to renew your minds and, like, you know, replace your heart of stone with a heart of flesh, and, like, be made new in Jesus, so he can make you new. And yeah, other than lecture phase, other than lecture stuff, so every Friday I'm going to a place called Tatiana's. It's kind of like Rahab Ministries for those of you who live in Ohio. It's kind of like Rahab Ministries, basically. This week I get to leave with my friend Ember. We get to leave the group. This is our 3rd week being there. We're gonna play a game, do some worship, do a little mini Bible study, and yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, that hurts. I don't know. I have a lot of homework to do. I need to get on top of that. But yeah, it'll get done on time. But shall. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that I want to share. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. I love and miss you all back home. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.